Trump is talking again, and that can only mean bad news. During a press conference held in the White House Rose Garden on Tuesday, which was supposed to be about China and Hong Kong, the president spoke for more than an hour on all manner of subjects, but mostly Joe Biden, with some accusing him of turning the speech into a political rally. Although this is not unprecedented in the White House, it is unusual to see the president express such overt rhetoric in the grounds of the famous building, leading broadcasters like CNN and MSNBC to cut their feeds after Trump began rambling about unofficial business. Things didn't get off to a great start, as Trump attempted to wrestle a microphone. Trump was due to talk about an executive order that he has signed, which ended Hong Kong's favored trading status thanks to a new Chinese law, as well as new sanctions that have been handed to China because of their new Hong Kong policy. However, it quickly became clear that whatever Trump was supposed to say on the issue was irrelevant, at least to him, as he began talking about different topics vaguely related to China, such as Huawei, immigration, the World Trade Organization, and coronavirus. Trump also complained that it is impossible to know how many people are currently in the United States because of illegals. Trump then quickly dropped any topic of China to talk about Biden, blaming his opponent for not fixing roads and high-speed broadband when he was vice president, accusing him and Barack Obama of allowing China to pillage our factories and steal our secrets. The president then gave himself a nice, big slap on the back by praising himself for imposing a travel ban at the start of the pandemic, which has still led to 138,000 deaths in his country. Trump then claims that Biden would have done a worse job on coronavirus, dragging up how poorly he and Obama did on swine flu, and again complaining, for about the 5,000th time, that more testing creates more cases. Still upset about being impeached, Trump mentions Burisma, the Ukrainian natural gas company which he thinks Hunter Biden was appointed to the board of directors of in 2014. Trump then, for no apparent reason, attacked the widely admired Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who he called not talented, in many ways, after Biden placed her in charge of energy and environmental plans. In possibly the most outrageous claim on the entire speech, he claimed that Biden's campaign platform is more extreme than Bernie Sanders and is far-right. Doing his best impression of a Brexiteer, Trump claims, without any evidence, that the European Union was formed to take advantage of the United States. Trump then turned his attention to his old foes, Mexico, who he claimed were not handling the pandemic very well, and that his controversial border wall was timely as it stopped more infected people from getting in. Worryingly, Trump suggested that authorities like the FBI and Homeland Security are erring to go into cities like Chicago, which he feels are a disaster because they are controlled by Democrats. Trump went back to praising his wall, which he said will be completed by the end of the year, almost 4 years after he was sworn into office. Absurdly, Trump then claims that Biden wants to abolish both the suburbs and windows. Yes, really, Trump was asked a few questions by the media, which is what is usually supposed to happen at press conferences. In one question he was asked if he was concerned about losing the election in November, to which he said he wasn't, adding that he's confident because he has seen a lot of signs and because of what bikers are doing. After just over an hour, Trump mercifully brought the press conference to an end by listing off many of the things that he and his administration plan to do, with coronavirus hardly being mentioned at all. Even the Fox News anchor, Bret Baier, didn't seem sure that the president had used the press conference in the correct manner. Given the president is struggling to get people to attend his actual campaign rallies, he now appears to be making journalists sit through them instead. If that wasn't enough, Trump then did an interview with CBS which was arguably worse than what had just happened in the Rose Garden. At one point he was asked if he believed systemic racism existed in the United States, which he called a terrible question, and claimed that more white people are killed by the police than black people. Trump also defended people's right to display the Confederate flag, adding that they weren't thinking about slavery when they show it. I know people that like the Confederate flag and they're not thinking about slavery. Just another regular day in Trump's White House, then. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.